when we talk about love and trust, whatever we bring into this relationship, if it is focused more on the I am bringing this value or he is bringing this belief, it's not going to work. What is going to work the best for our relationship? So it is not about I concept, it is about we concept. So on this Valentine's Day, I would first address about removing the I concept when we are in an intimate relationship and to look at love, trust, and life from the we concept.
Yes, dear, that's really nice, ma'am. Thank you so much. You've really opened our eyes on that. It's not the I, it's the we concept that works very well. And that is how a long-standing relationship works right till the last breath, right? And that has been the pattern earlier. I guess they have worked as
Yes,
a whole team at,
yes.
as we've seen our great-grandparents, our grandparents, and our parents as well. They've had this we factor. But I would like to know, like, when one becomes self-centered, what happens in the long-term relationship? Like,
Let me complete what I started off with the paradigm shift that I was referring about. From the we concept to I concept brought that paradigm shift. Social media, globalization, and also the inter-country matrimonial combinations, the cultural diffusions, all that kind of became a melting pot in the concept of marriage and family. So there is, in olden days, the clear boundary was there as man is the breadwinner of the family and woman is the homemaker. But now with things that has changed, both men and women can be both the homemakers as well as the breadwinners. So in that concept, when the roles are getting kind of embedded, it can cause chaos and confusion. That is one. The second thing is, when we were in the previous times looked at the we concept from the collectivistic point of view, the westernization has creeped into our family system and marriage system and brought in the individualistic approach towards marriage and family. So a lot of current generation people are afraid to get into relationships because they are so into their I concept. They are unsure if they can be flexible, if they have the patience, if they have the tolerance, and if at all they want to work on that, they want to work only with their partner. So I want my partner, but no attachments that can come along with him, which goes against the collectivistic approach that we have in our society. And when there is a confusion in that partnership, where one wants that, hey, it's not I come with my family and we are all married to you. And so let's work together. If he or she has that concept, and if the partner enters with no, you come alone, I take you, I cannot deal with any of the other people, then it can become a very chaotic relationship. Distancing, isolating, and disconnecting family relationships. Whether to carry on with it or to walk away from it. I don't know if I'm jumping a little too far into it, but when they seek professional help, we are not here to tell them to help them. We only help them facilitate the decision, the choice. We don't tell them what they have to do. So, in a toxic relationship, what do you want? Do you want financial security, family acceptance, avoid social stigma, and you are willing to endure with the abuse or the emotional beatings or even physical beatings? Or you would rather be on your own, live in peace, but develop the resilience to face the stigma of the society, manage going back to work or getting some element of support with regards to the finances, that is the choice that they have to make. Most of the times in Indian scenario, I find couples stay because of children. And can you believe, Andrea, it is sometimes the children who send their parents for marriage therapy. Because they say, I don't want them fighting every day. And that gives me an impression that if I marry, this is how my life is going to be. So I don't want to marry. And one of the things that you notice in Indian scenario, the women seeing their mother go through the collectivistic living where the mother has been neglected, insulted, or not given importance, and these children watched it and they don't want to deal with those situations in their life. So it's like black or white. They say, you suffered in silence and I am not going to go for that, so I'm not going to get married. Or if I get married, I'm with the person that I want to live my life with. I don't want anybody else. I want her to be nice to my family. Now, isn't that conditional? Now, where does boundary come here? Isn't that responsibility of the family that the girl inherits to ensure that she is absorbed, embraced, and included in the family for her to like them? So the only question I ask the guys is, hey, I give you a 25-year-old tree uprooted from one place and I give it to you to plant it in your backyard. How do you think it'll survive? What do you have to do? Doesn't it take extra effort to ensure that it is fertilized properly, watered properly, the soil is manured? It's the same case with the girl who gets married and goes into the family that she inherits. Doesn't she need an environment that supports her, fosters her, encourages her, points her mistake with dignity and respect so that she will also know that, oh, this is not the way I need to do. Okay, there's a better way I can learn. There will be openness and free flow of relationship between couples. So I believe that both men and women need a lot of understanding about love is not the only thing that's going to sustain marriage or family. There's a lot more.
Like anyone would listen to it, they would really understand what you're really talking about. So the person who gets this tree should really take good care of it. Proper sunlight, good amount of space to grow. And as you mentioned, all of that manure and all of that should be given in the right way. A happy Valentine's Day. Spread peace and love. And of course, don't forget to respect your spouse. Give a lot of love and respect to your family members. And of course, be a blessing to the universe. With this, we'd like to sign off now from the International Fab Talks. If you like what the International Fab Talk team is doing, stay connected with us. Like, comment, subscribe, and share to the International Fab Talks. Stay connected and stay blessed. Happy Valentine's Day to one and all.